One day when I'm rich, I'm gonna buy Jake a Prelude.
Dude, you are. If I will literally drive it into a fucking ocean in front of you and make you watch.
That's actually
He's gonna drive it down a ditch and jump out the last second.
I'm gonna tape you up to a fucking chair and not let you fucking move and just make you watch me destroy this thing.
With like a baseball bat.
Dude, a baseball bat, brother. It's getting worse than that.
Oh my.
Your oversized penis. I mean.
Okay, and next topic.
Welcome back, everybody, to episode 17 of Project Blacklist. I know I've said it quite a few times that this is going to be, a special episode, but this one truly is. Myself, Brian, and Shahan, say hi.
Yo.
Hi.
So we really wanted to talk about our goals and our plans with this podcast. This is something that we've been talking about for a while as far as where we would want it to go. Obviously, this started out as something fun for us to do, but we do have big aspirations for this. We don't want this to be something that ever dies, or anytime soon, at least. We really want to, at some point, leave a legacy behind with this podcast. And even if that's only to, 100,000 listeners, a month or something like that, even though that is a crazy amount. But compared to some of these other podcasters that you see out, that's really not much. So our goal, it really is to just be the best of ourselves. But Shahan, I'd love to hear. We definitely made a list.
Mm-hmm.
But this is something that I think I might have actually mentioned this first, but you guys kind of started. I'll take the first one. You take the second one.
Okay.
Because the in-person thing is something that you're super hyped up for, which we all are, but you've definitely talked about it the most. But so the first thing that we really want to eventually get into and start doing is actually showing video within these podcasts. One thing we've heard from our YouTube channel is we don't, you can't see us, and I get it. We all get it. At first, when I first mentioned it to Brian and Shahan, they weren't about it. They thought it was pointless if we weren't together. But
Still kind of do.
Being that I get it, but being that we aren't all together, I think it'd be a really good opportunity for people to see our faces, especially on a regular basis with these episodes. Because I mean, for crying out loud, I watch podcasts all the time on YouTube that are just in video format, and I still enjoy them plenty. And it's nice to be able to see the reactions of people as well.
Yeah.
So that's a big thing, because I mean, there are so many moments in these podcasts where we are just dying of laughter and saying stupid shit. And especially once Shahan says something stupid and sexual, my reaction to the camera and Brian's reaction to the camera, I want to see it so bad. I want to see it so bad. And I think that's one of the big things too, is that we're not just necessarily focusing on what everybody else wants. We're focusing on what we want as well. Like our own excitement to having something like that, to see our own reactions. I think that really truly shows, that we really love doing this and how much fun we really have with it. But Shahan, if you want to move on to the next one, please.
All right. So I wanted to touch on things kind of beyond the podcast. This is more like long-term goals. Mm-hmm. So obviously right now we just have the podcast, but eventually we want to start doing things in person. I mean, we've all been split up for so many years now, but we all met in person.
Been there 4 years.
Yeah, we all met in person, and we all met, doing car things. But we've been split for a long time now. And eventually, like, if we could have like some sort of central place or like hub where we do all of our work and all that stuff, that would be awesome. And me being like, more on the video side of things, I would love to vlog just for fun. Like, just vlog all of our, car stuff that we do. That'd be awesome. Even non-car stuff, I'll vlog it. I don't care. I just like making videos, right?
Yeah.
And I also had, like, what if one day we got some sort of garage and we worked on cars or something like that, like just us three, and I made videos on that? Or what if we had like build series? And even eventually, like, I would like to take on like large scale projects in terms of video, right? For cars. Like, what if we wanted to make like a documentary or like an actual like YouTube TV series about cars? Like, I'd be so down to do all of that. So those are the main things that I would be interested in doing, going kind of beyond the podcast.
Yeah, and I think one thing that we mentioned before we started this podcast is the car spotlight thing. I think this would actually be a cool thing to bounce off you guys for the video format of the podcast. What would you think about throwing in a car spotlight of people's cars that we know within the video version of the podcast? So whenever we're like talking about it,
we have like B-roll
whenever,
of the car.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So like instead of just us talking, when you're just an audio listener, if you're a video listen or a video watcher and listener, you have the added benefit of seeing an actual video of like a car spotlight that we might be talking about.
I would love that.
It sounds dope.
And even fans should be able to submit their own clips of a car if we talk about it too.
Yeah, because I don't necessarily... I think one thing that we're going to end up falling off of really quick is the car spotlight, due to the fact that I feel like there's only so many cars that we can spotlight until we get to the point where we're actually spotlighting people's cars individually. I think once we start getting to the individual's cars, then that's when we're going to get to the point where it's going to be really, really, really cool content and different, because you don't see people do that now.
Yeah.
Obviously, you have car reviewers and shit, but that's totally different.
They kind of review like factory cars, though.
Yeah, a lot of the times.
I think doing a car spotlight on a specific build would be awesome.
Yeah, it would be. It'd be super cool. Brian, you wanna hint on Reels and TikTok and what we talked about with that?
I think more than just Reels and TikTok, which kind of falls into the bigger scope of like, we want to get our social media rolling and get more people involved in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Because obviously with the three of us, we have fun with it. The people that listen to it, I'm sure they have fun with it. But getting it more to like all kinds of people around the world, even if they don't necessarily listen to the podcast, they just enjoy the little clips or whatever we give them. They're like, yo, this is at least fun to see on my end. I think that would be great. Like, we've already started a little bit to try to get Reels put out there, and for the TikToks, because honestly they're the same thing. But yeah, man, just having that would be fun for me, at least.
Yeah,
seeing people enjoy it, seeing people laugh at it.
Yeah, and I think that's one thing that, it's going to be really exciting, because with the Reels that we've started back in October, it's going to be that's pretty much our trial area, and still is now. So once we get to that point, where we feel comfortable throwing it on another platform, even within like the next month or beginning of 2022, I think it's going to be really good, because that kind of engagement, especially on the Reels and on the and especially on TikTok too. TikTok has a cracked out algorithm for discoverability. It's insane. So if we really want to launch this big and we want to really go for it, TikTok, I think, is going to be a major key
Let's get
factor.
random girls to like dance for 1 second too. That's what really gets likes, bro.
I mean, that's the biggest thing on TikTok right now, and always will be.
What, their tits? I mean.
Yep. You said it right. Don't be shamed about it.
Yo, TikTok should be banning a lot of shit that it doesn't ban, and then bans the wrong shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing. Like, if it's not fucking porn, it's not porn.
Yeah, but like, I was killing Imperials in Skyrim, and like TikTok thought it was racist.
You posted it on TikTok and it got deleted?
Yeah, it got removed.
Oh my
Love to see it.
And then meanwhile, there's like girls where like you can literally see the shape of everything, like their nipple and everything, through like a skinny piece of cloth, and it's like completely okay.
Yeah, modesty is not a thing in the game now, but I mean, it is what it is. Let people be people, but at the same time, it's like,
let
God,
nipples be nipples. I mean,
it sucks that that's the only thing that is attracted, like, in those kind of apps now. That's all people care about. But
most
I
people
think
just take things at face value. That's how it is.
they really do. That's the way the world is, and it sucks. But whatever. I think I think merch eventually would be cool.
I just don't want it to be typical like everyone else.
No, and I don't
want it to be bland and boring.
Yeah, I want like cool ass designs if we do.
Yeah. I think eventually, I would say I think we need to get to the point we are definitely. I think once we get to the point when we're having at least like maybe 1,000 concurrent downloads or views or listens a month,
then consider merch.
And then consider merch. But right now, I don't think it's anywhere near close to a place where we should invest in that.
Yeah,
No.
I agree.
The issue I think what a lot of people run into is they turn something that they're doing for fun into a cash grab immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And
I
then
don't
it's
want to
like,
be that
all right,
person.
there's no enjoyment there anymore.
No,
Exactly.
that is not something that I'm interested in at all.
No.
This is something that we truly enjoy. I want to continue to truly enjoy it. If we can monetize it in the future, fucking awesome. But if not, I'm still having fun.
Yep. Yeah, the
Yeah.
fun is the number one priority, not the money.
No, it'll never be the money. The money's just gonna be a fucking bonus.
Honestly, because
No.
The
if
money's
there
just a
isn't.
way to do it better. Honestly.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, it really is.
it's a way to like just improve the quality and the whole like just add on even more content like vlogs and that kind of stuff too, you know?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Yeah,
And
eventually
for
I'll end
car
up
builds.
getting. Yeah, seriously. And eventually I'll end up like, getting like a PC and shit. And I think eventually it'd be awesome for us to have like Project Blacklist like stream nights and shit.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, and like
I think that'd be-
a Discord. We should make a. I mean, we have a Discord server.
We have a Discord,
but we
that's
should
the thing.
like make it more friendly for fans and stuff like that. Is what
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
saying.
well, all the text channels we have right now, let's fucking lock them all.
They are,
Which,
Yeah,
general
really.
isn't locked. We gotta lock that
but
one.
that's general.
Yeah, but that's the thing. General is used for like shit that we talk about. Let's do like a community channel as well,
True.
so people can come in and actually talk and whatnot. Like we already have the Discord set up.
Mm-hmm.
Really wouldn't be that hard for us to, involve the Discord into like the links and whatnot on social media.
So should we make a Twitch?
Not yet. I think at some point, yes. I think once I
Should we
get to the
stream
point
car
where,
games.
dude, honestly, I'm down. I will fuck you guys up in Forza. That's all I'm saying.
GTA.
Y'all, GTA, I'll fuck you guys up in GTA Racing too. Are you
Oh,
kidding
I'll
me?
spawn
Yeah.
kill you.
Dude, I am so fucking cracked out of GTA. You won't even touch me. That's one game that my friends cannot touch me in. Like, I don't know why.
I honestly don't play it that much.
I am a demon.
I
But
haven't played it in a good while, honestly.
dude, I still play GTA like weekly, especially with the new car update.
I used to be one of those people that just was always red on the map and I'd spawn kill everyone who joins the server.
Jesus.
Like I would just crash an airplane into them as soon as they spawned.
Oh my god,
That was me.
just rude.
But
Actually.
I only played that game for like a year.
I love killing griefers though. That shit's fun.
Dude, killing kids that like take it way too seriously, a pastime. Because Jesus Christ, it's GTA. Like, why are you mad?
You know what we should do? We should like, and this is more of like when we're in person together. We should do like and again, if we have our own sort of like property, like garage, maybe like some offices like attached to it, we should have like a legit stream room where all three of us are involved in the stream, but only one person's like playing the game, or we're like taking turns, but we're all kind of like invested in it. So like, let's say we're playing like a car game, and like, I'm gonna use me as an example because you guys roast me a lot. Let's say like I'm building a car and you guys disagree or some shit. Like we could have like build nights for cars on streams and video games.
It's just gonna turn into us being like, dude, this is fucking
I'm
dumb.
gonna get a Honda
Why would you
instantly.
do this?
Dude, as soon as you get the Honda, I'm gonna fucking roast the shit out of you. I was just about to say that. Shahan's gonna get a fucking Integra on fucking Horizon 5 and just fucking piss me off to holy hell. Oh my god.
I'm gonna add a katana shift knob.
Oh
Okay.
no. Oh man, that's gonna be fucking classic, and I am going to really try not to kill you, but it's fine.
I would love to do vlogs though. That's
Yeah, I
can't
think
wait.
vlogs eventually would be awesome, but that's the thing. I think that's one thing that we we've all talked about Houston and shit, but I think we really, really, really need to think about that. We need to think about
Like
where
a
we want to
place,
settle.
yeah. Dude, I'm gonna have 2
Because-
houses. I don't give a fuck.
That's the thing. Like, if we're all going to be, that's the thing. Like, I don't necessarily want this to ever be, I don't say ever. I don't necessarily want this to be my main source of income.
Of course, yeah.
Like, this is definitely something fun, and I would love to monetize it eventually, but I want this to continue to be fun. I don't ever want this to take over our lives to the point that it's
Yeah.
like it's all we can think about.
Yep.
Like I want
We
want
don't
my
want to do
main
it
source.
full time.
No, but I would love to be able to, like, what if we produced, like, maybe like one stream a week in like one video a week, or like one vlog a week. Like, what if we did something like that?
Yeah.
Or, something along those lines, or even have nights where we're all streaming from our own homes, or we're just like bullshitting on whatever stream platform that we're fucking on, and just having fun together kind of stuff. And then we still upload it onto like the Project Blacklist, stream channel or whatever it might be.
Which
could like that
technically work now, because we've done that recently. We did it when you were playing Hitman.
Oh yeah, when you guys were
yeah.
watching me and shit.
Yeah.
I
But
stream
that's the
almost
thing.
every night.
The thing is that, like, being that I don't have a PC, like, I cannot stream with you guys because I can't talk to you guys and the stream can't hear anything.
True.
So
Yo,
like,
you should get the new Steam Deck.
No,
I don't have money.
I don't want it.
That's a good investment.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, the thing is like my little brother, 18-year-old brother. So now both of my little brothers, Ryan and Simon, both have gaming PCs, and
Have you
I don't.
discovered porn yet?
Also, Shahan, I'm sorry. I was thinking of something completely different, not the Stream Deck.
Ryan got a $1,400 gaming PC.
No, I said Steam Deck.
No, I don't want it.
You thought he said Steam Deck?
I thought he said Stream Deck.
No, fuck Elgato. I hate
yeah.
Elgato, bro. They overcharge everything. But I just wanted to highlight, when I say vlogs, I'm not talking about like whipping out my cell phone and filming on like a ugly ass like vlogger kit fucking tripod. I'm talking about like
the camera.
professional ass, like cinematic car content, but like with some comedy in there and just real life real life moments, Like I'm talking like Fast and Furious in real life, minus all like the cyber hacking shit. Fuck that.
No. We have to have that too.
And the catching cars part. Fuck that. Unless Jay can catch a car with how buff he is.
I can probably catch a car.
While standing on another car.
That is on its side. Let's not
Okay, that's a little much. I don't know, man. I think for the next however many years that we do this, I think we're gonna have a lot of fun. It's gonna take a lot of work and a lot of commitment and a lot of brain power and investment for us to really launch this and push us where we want it to be. But at this point, like, I think all of us, obviously we think about, we're thinking about analytics and whatnot. I mean, I definitely am, because I'm fucking crazy about that shit. But, like, I'm looking at that stuff a lot and updating them on how we're doing and whatnot, because, why not? It's cool to see that people are, if the numbers drop, who cares? But it's cool to see that people are even watching or listening.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's fucking dope.
Just knowing that people watch is awesome.
Just knowing that people care at all to listen. Like right now, we started this podcast and released the first episode in April. That is April 1st was the first episode that we ever released. And right now, at this point,
and it wasn't an April Fool's joke.
It wasn't an April Fool's joke. With honestly, with lack of marketing, lack of commitment, and really just recording like once or twice a month, we're averaging 25 downloads a week. That's incredible. Yeah. We're not doing anything. Like we're barely putting ourselves into this.
We're not marketing, we're not doing any of that.
No, and that's why, October is such a big month, because it's just it's a learning thing for us.
And it's spooky.
Completely. Yeah. Spooky.
Okay.
Let's I think we've talked a lot in our goals and plans, and I'm very, very happy that we've been able to, be very much so like-minded on how we're going to go moving forward. So let's move on to the next topic, man.
Car spotlight.
Pretty simple. Pretty easy. You know that car that has the 2J in it?
Mm-hmm.
The one you're thinking of is the Super, right?
The Aristo.
Maybe.
Okay, fuck. I think of the other one, SC300,
Ooh, the Lexus SC300.
which I forgot does come with a 2J.
It also has the 400 has the 1UZ, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
I believe so.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still like, what happened to Toyota and Lexus, right?
What happened to that car in general? I never see it.
So a lot of people, and I think you and me talked about this a long time ago because you tried to talk me into getting one.
Yeah.
It does not look good stock, in my opinion.
Stock? Hell no. It has like 4 fucking headlights.
It looks like a GS 300, like the little boat, but it just isn't big enough to be that. You know, because the GS has the.
It looks like the
ugly
GS 300 and a Prelude had a baby.
Yeah, it does. It's got that really long front end, a really, really short like rear end. Like it's
very round too.
Who had this car? There's somebody.
Shanks.
Evan Shanks. He did have this car.
Yeah,
they
he
just
got it
released his car in
wrapped up.
GTA. They just released his car in GTA today, actually.
Yeah,
It looks so good stance though.
it does. Like it has so much potential from a super solid motor
And it has a large
really
engine bay,
easy
doesn't it?
body style to work with. What's up?
It has a large engine bay, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
It looks large as hell.
It is literally it's a solid car. The
Nope.
looks, I think, just throw a lot of people off of it.
Yeah, because nobody talks about this car.
No, but I mean, I can't really blame them because
It ain't that pretty.
But it came
I'm
in a
talking
V8
about it.
though.
I'm talking about the SC. I do not like this car. I don't like the way this car looks. Like, I would never buy one myself. Like,
What if you modified it?
even then,
Yeah, the interior is a little
it's
beige.
super dated.
It's beige.
So
And-
the SC400, what are like the price differences on like between them as far as
Used.
buying them now? Yeah, buying them used.
I don't know because SC300s, they're priced
They're
now.
gutted by the engine. Like, did the people just steal the engine and shit?
Dude, I think so. Like, you don't see them very often as like good conditioned running cars.
I'll check Auto Trader.
It's always got to be like, oh, it's a little beat up. Gonna be a work in progress. You're gonna have to put a lot of time into this thing. Do you want to spend that money to put time into it? I don't
Dude,
think it's worth it.
The SC400 only comes with an automatic.
No, stop.
It's like the Altezza. The American version was only automatic.
I'm seeing SC300s for around $7,000 on Auto Trader.
I don't think that's bad.
It's not bad.
It's
but
not,
I mean,
and it's a fucking 2J. Are you kidding me?
but
No.
here's the
Let me check 400.
issue with me and this car being $7,000, right? Because we're talking a car made in like what 91, 92, originally made around then.
Oh, the 400 are way more expensive.
I wouldn't take either of them, honestly.
Dude, I'm seeing the 400s. I'm seeing for around like 10 to 15 grand. Some even up to 19 grand. What the fuck?
Also, people try to say like, "Oh man, it looks like a Supra." No, it doesn't.
No, it looks nothing like a Supra. It's not even. It looks like a fucking Celica in the front end, to be honest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that shit looks like the Celica GT4 in the front and then like a Prelude in the back.
It's like
I mean, that's pretty disrespectful, but I get what you mean.
I don't hate the Prelude like you do. You're a Honda hater.
Fucking
the
gross.
Prelude just gets done wrong so often.
Yeah, because all the ghetto dudes buy it.
Facts.
I really like the SC300 rear end. I think it's super sleek and clean.
It's very simple, but it's like
But the front end, I can't stand.
the fact that the car is so
alien
uneven
headlights.
fucks me up though.
What'd you say, Brian?
I feel like the car is so uneven. Like that front end looks so long.
Yeah, like the fucking the proportions aren't right.
Like if the rear end was a little bit long, if they took like 2 inches off the front end and put it on the rear end, I think it would look different. And look
Car would
better.
look immaculate.
One day when
Yeah.
I'm rich, I'm gonna buy Jake a Prelude.
Dude, you are. If I will literally drive it into a fucking ocean in front of you and make you watch.
That's actually
He's gonna
insane.
drive it down a ditch and jump out the last second.
I'm gonna tape you up to a fucking chair and not let you fucking move and just make you watch me destroy this thing,
With like a baseball bat.
dude. Oh, a baseball bat, brother. It's getting worse than that.
Oh my.
Your oversized penis. I mean,
Okay, and next topic.
wait, we're
Yeah, I
done
don't-
really?
I don't fuck cars, so
What about the
Oh.
exhaust pipes?
What about the exhaust pipes?
we're done. We're moving on. Let's. I think this is something that Brian and I are going to debate a lot.
I'm sorry. Wrangler G. Or yeah.
The Bronco
Yeah,
versus the
Bronco.
Wrangler.
Bronco versus the Wrangler.
I'm a Bronco boy.
Yeah, I'm a Bronco boy.
Yeah. That's
I
fine.
grew up seeing Bronco, like Ford Broncos around me though. And I don't get me wrong, I like the Wrangler and how much you can do to it. But I don't know, man. Like when I see a new Bronco versus a new Wrangler, I would never tank the Wrangler over the Bronco ever. Not even if it was a Gladiator, and I love the Gladiator.
The Gladiator's an ugly piece of shit.
That's the most
Love it.
disgusting thing I've ever
No,
seen in my
hold on.
life.
Have you seen a lifted Gladiator?
Yes, I have.
I've
still
also
an
seen a
ugly
box,
shit. What'd you say?
like a box, like a cardboard box, because that's what it is.
Dude, that's the Wrangler. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but like it's a cardboard box with like one flap out.
God.
He's not wrong.
It's a cardboard box with one flap out. Jesus Christ.
So hear me out real quick. What is the Wrangler, or not the Wrangler? What is the Bronco popular for?
Just coming back.
No. O.J. Simpson.
Is it really?
Shit. It is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, I didn't know
And
that.
the only thing that made people be like, "Yo, the Wrangler, they need to bring that bitch back."
That
So you're
Bronco,
telling me a car that the production never stopped from like the late 70s, or actually early 70s, I think, till now, still here, is not better than the car that's just kind of like, Ford said they're running out of stuff. They have a new line just for like their animal named cars, and they want to do this. They have to bring another horse into the stable. Like, come on now, dude. What are we doing?
Another horse.
See, you're really hating on something that's such an irrelevant fucking
Well,
way
OJ
of
Simpson.
bringing it up.
But am I wrong?
Yeah, you
How?
are.
How?
They're literally bringing back like a classic car from their old lineup in the 80s.
I
and 70s.
never heard anyone until they were like, "Oh, hey, the Broncos."
Bitch, you were born in the 90s. Shut up.
So are you. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
What person do you know
Getting
outside
heated.
of Detroit, Michigan, that said, "Yo, they need to bring the Bronco back"?
I grew up in Detroit, Michigan, so that's all I fucking know.
That's what I'm saying. No one ever said they need the Bronco. Like, the Bronco's a car that they dearly miss.
People in
That's why
Michigan.
I feel like it's
discontinued it for
just
so long.
well. I think I don't know much about off-roading fucking vehicles, right?
I don't
But
think most of us do.
off-roader enthusiasts, they love this thing.
The Bronco?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's fantastic.
and I don't think it's because of OJ Simpson. So
I've literally only seen this car in suburban areas. I have not seen one go off-road yet.
the new
well,
ones.
yeah, that's just
new
Americans,
ones,
bro.
Have you not seen the videos that were done on YouTube taking it like through rock climbing areas where Wranglers and shit were going through?
No, I actually didn't. I did not see
You
those.
got to look it up. It's a dope video. Like whether you like the car or
Okay.
not, like it's dope.
No. Like rock crawling videos, I think are super awesome. That's why, like the new Wrangler, I think are a waste of
Oh,
money. 'Cause
fuck.
you shouldn't ask $60,000 for a car that you should be getting dirty daily, or not
Wait,
daily.
the
but
You said the Wrangler?
Isn't the? I think a Wrangler high is like 60.
I'm fucking.
Oh, dude,
I
they're,
say that
stu-
because
they're
I live
stupid
in
expensive. Because
Yeah,
dude, their
fucking
engines are
sweet.
shit too.
They
They're
are
gross.
overpriced.
They're so slow.
But-
They're just garbage.
But that's because I'm not talking about like I love the new Wranglers. An 88 to I think 96 is what I would absolutely love to have.
Is that what is that? Is that the JK?
Who's just kidding?
I don't know. Okay. I don't know anything about Wranglers really. But like
I just know
Yeah,
that those
there's
are
a
the ones that
Willys
are like
sport model.
no, I think the JK is a new one. Is
they
the one that's
look
already
like
out.
the Jimneys, honestly.
There's a
They're the
lot
ones
of
that are literally
fucking
stripped
Wranglers.
down, just pure metal that you can destroy.
Yo,
And I think they are awesome.
there's the Sport, there's the Willys Sport, the Sport S, the Islander, the Sport
what was that?
Altitude, the Willys, the Sahara, the Freedom, the 80th anniversary, the Sahara Altitude, the Rubicon, the High Altitude, and then the Rubicon 392.
I'm telling you, Mopar doesn't know how to fucking like limit themselves on the stupid amount of packages they fucking put for their cars. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
Mo-car or no car?
God, man.
Here it is.
Mopar.
Fucking dumb.
If it's
You
not
said
a
Mopar.
Dodge, then I'm sucking dick.
Wow.
What?
That's what they say.
Excuse me?
There's no,
Jake, get your friend.
that's not me.
Bitch, he's
That's-
my friend? Oh, I did know him first. God.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, Jake, the 21, the Rubicon 4x4 Sport Utility, here at least, is $60,000.
Wait,
So if you wanted, okay, but here's the thing. A fully optioned out 2021 Bronco First Edition with like the massive tires and like the bull bar and everything is 63.
yeah, Broncos are still pretty pricey too. But the
Broncos are pricey, but
advantage
you have different engine options and everything though. That's the thing.
the advantage with the Bronco, yeah, the engine option is one, and also I think the Bronco Sport is just a huge advantage too.
Also,
The little Bronco Sport?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that thing.
What do you mean?
okay.
That's
So stupid.
you might not like it, but from a
It's
marketing
literally-
perspective, it's fucking so smart.
Look, I get it from a marketing perspective,
so
but
smart.
I'm really sick and tired of fucking white girls posting on Instagram that they got their fucking Ford Bronco.
Listen,
No, fuck you. You don't have a
those
Bronco.
girls
Hold on.
are everywhere with their fucking Jeep Wranglers, and they never go off roading.
I'm saying, I got a question for y'all. Do you not like the Jeep Wrangler because that is literally all that we see most of the time? We don't see the people that are actually like out doing their fucking thing.
I
don't like how it
It's
looks.
like
the
trash
Wrangler.
people that buy them. It's like with Hondas, honestly.
I just don't like it how it
hate
looks.
the Wrangler. I don't hate the Wrangler. I just think it could be more.
Of course. We've talked about so many
Like
cars.
there's no reason that you have to go aftermarket in order to get a Hemi in it.
I don't.
That's
So
stupid.
here's my take on the Wrangler. I don't hate it either, but I think for the money, it's not worth it, and I don't like how it looks.
Well, I even said it's not worth it.
And even the fucking
Well,
interior is like fucking disgusting, to be honest.
The interior is bland as fuck.
It's cheap.
I mean, like
It's cheap. I should not buy a car.
I get that we need like a rough interior for like the off-roading shit, but like it doesn't look.
If
it just
you're gonna
looks
buy
weird.
it for like being an actual off-roader, for one, you shouldn't be spending $60,000 on it, because I feel like that's just beating up your money. Like you're already
Yeah, you're dropping that
losing
money just to
on the
like
car.
beat it up even more.
Yeah, like I feel like that's not. Maybe it's just me. That's not a good investment. But also, in 2021, I should not buy a car and potentially get one if I'm not paying attention enough. I shouldn't get one that has roll down windows with the fucking like.
I'm
crank.
fucking
Okay,
dead.
you know
dude.
what? Wait. I was wrong. I was wrong about something. They now offer for 2021 a Rubicon 392
Yeah, that's what I
with the
said.
6.4 liter V8 for 75 grand.
And what was that price again?
74.
You heard me.
Exactly. Like that's not. Like I said, that
Let
is
me
overpriced for what
option.
it is.
Let me option it out completely. I'll tell
I'm
you.
dead. Oh, also a key thing that I think is like it's kind of minimal, but it's like a key thing. When you remove the doors on the Bronco, you keep the mirrors.
That's true. That is actually
That's a
pretty
big fucking
thing.
deal if you think about it.
I think it depends on who you ask, because I could not care less about that if it was me personally.
Yeah, but like, what if like a buffalo is trying to tackle you from the back and you can't see it?
First of all, we both know from experience buffaloes attack from the front.
We all know that.
Like, come on now. Buffaloes don't need to attack you from behind.
All right, fully optioned out.
Yo, a base.
2021 Wrangler Rubicon 392, 83 grand.
Like I said, they're overpriced. I will 100% die on the cross. They are
and
overpriced.
a first edition Bronco is at 56.
First edition Bronco fully optioned out doesn't go above 64.
And
that's fine.
And the Bronco starts at 28.
Yep.
What about the lowest level Jeep?
Lowest Jeep is like 30 something.
32.
Yeah, 32.
And obviously, I don't know how Broncos are going to resell because I would hope no one's getting rid of them yet.
Yeah,
be a little quick.
But Jeeps have crazy resale value.
They hold that price. You can get a 20, I want to say like 2015, 2016, and it's still going to cost you like 30 to 40. They are, I know like this isn't, it's not technically the same category, but how do you feel about Land Cruisers comparing them to these two? I don't think I can because, like I said, with the Wrangler, I want it for off-roading. A Land Cruiser can fucking
shit. I posted that in the wrong thing.
Go kind of ham.
I'll delete that. But go into the episodes tab and look at the 392. Yeah. That I'm gonna be honest with you. I like that. But think about this, right? $84,000? No. Without doing all of that, right? What can you make that thing look like? Jesus Christ. Dude, that's the thing. Like if you got just like a base model Jeep or even just like a kind of lightly optioned out one, you'll end up spending $50,000. Okay. So that extra $33,000 you could do a lot with. With $33,000, can you imagine what you can do in the aftermarket world? Dude, that thing would be a rock crawling monster. That's what I'm saying. You would use it for what it should be. But again, like we just said, I'm not spending $50,000 on a fucking Jeep Wrangler, brand new, to start off a build to spend another $50,000. I'm just not. That's stupid. And like I've said, and I will continue to say until the day they fucking decide to lower that price, they are extremely overpriced. Like, hands down, no questions asked. Whoever, their marketing dude is just good. Like, because they're selling. They're moving these units. They're selling. Yeah, they're selling. Well, I mean, again, like we talked about it, it's all the basic white bitches that have Jeeps that really also, fucking run it up. Here's the thing. We all love aftermarket stuff. We do. I don't know what the Broncos aftermarket's going to look like in a year or two. I'll tell you right now, that engine already has modular. It's already has so much support from so many other cars that share the same engine. That, dude, I mean, power wise, they're already making a lot. But again, I'm getting this car. I do not give a fuck about the power. I shit you not. This color option is on the website, and it's called limited edition Gecko Clear Coat. Yeah, people think that this looks good. What's the red there for? It's a gecko. No, don't say that. No, that's what it's called. What? Like, I didn't just make this up. I swear to God. That is so aerodynamically shit. But like the Bronco is too, in that sense. Yeah, but the Bronco just like it fits its own body well. Yeah. The Bronco looks like a car that I would like if I was going to like fucking Jurassic Park, I'd take a Bronco. Yeah. You know what I mean? I would. So the issue with the Gladiator is they saw that the they got a little horny when they saw a box with a flap open. They did. They were like, yo, what's this stupid car called? The Wrangler is selling like crazy, and people are buying trucks up left and right for stupid prices. Let's combine them. Fucking Rams. I genuinely believe that's what they thought. Like a dude's son said that. Honestly, I can see the designer at home. He's trying to like figure something out. He's gonna lose his job on Monday if he doesn't have something good. His son's like, Dad, look, I've made a Jeep with a truck bed. And he was like, that's the one. This is it. You just got me a bonus. Because like no adult looked at that and said, yes, this is it. That one specifically is the move. Couldn't be me. Why does a Gladiator look more like a G-Wagon than a G-Wagon? Oh, fuck. I don't like that. I don't like that you said that. It looks like a G-Wagon. That at all. It looks like a G-Wagon truck. Didn't they make one of those? Like with like 6 fucking wheels?
There's like a G wagon that has 6 wheels. I know that thing exists.
Yeah, it's oh my god, it's the 4x4 squared 6v6 is
That's
6x6.
kind of that's low key what a Gladiator looks like.
Or I think it's a 6x6 squared. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, it's just called AM. It's a G63 AMG 6x6. And like they're all over Dubai or some shit. Yo, Dubai is a fucked up city. Have you guys like learned about like the truth behind it?
Hold on, before we get into this, let's veer a little bit to our next one. Then we can talk about this later.
What, next topic?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, let's do next topic.
I feel like you're about to go take us
Which
down
one
a
wins
rabbit
though?
hole.
Which one wins? The Bronco or the Wrangler?
Neither.
I mean, honest, I don't agree with you. I don't. And it's straight up because of price point.
I would not pay. Like I said, if I'm going to buy these, I'm going to use it for what I think it was originally designed for.
If I have that kind of money to option out a Bronco like that, I'm taking it where I want to go.
What about a Bronco Sport though?
What about a Bronco?
I will do the same thing like I said I would do with an Integra if you bought me one.
You really hate it that much?
I fucking hate it so much.
I've seen so many on the road.
That doesn't make me feel better.
And it's always like a mom that has it. Like
And that honestly, that hurts me knowing that people actually drive the car.
it's like a mom.
It's so many. Like, I thought I would see like 2 or 3, maybe. No.
Yeah, because
It's a couple
it's all
a day.
the people that want the Bronco but don't want to spend the extra money and don't go off-roading.
Which,
But it can do some light off-roading though. Like it can do
yeah,
that.
you can drive up a gravel road, I'm sure.
Especially
guess what?
the Badlands one can do that.
So I have like a funny story. Like my friend Lena, she's a twin, and her sister just got a Bronco Sport. And I was telling her, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm really a big fan of the new Bronco that came out and everything. She's like, oh, my sister just got one.
No.
I'm like,
No.
oh, okay, yeah. I'm like, send me a picture of it. And she sent me a picture of a white one, of course, a white Bronco Sport. And I'm like, I straight up said to her, I'm like, that's not a Bronco. She's like, what do you mean? And I'm like, that's a Bronco Sport. It looks like my left big toe compared to the fucking Bronco.
It looks like a Jeep Renegade.
And yeah, I wholeheartedly agree with you on that. And except it's not a Jeep Renegade.
Minus
it's
the
actually
front.
better powertrain wise, but
The Jeep Renegade's a fucking joke.
it's a piece of shit.
Absolutely.
Would you get one?
But
I'm gonna buy you that.
no, never. Okay, dude. Wow,
You know,
you're
we
really
can get into that one later
No,
too,
like,
because that.
For that car, you don't even have to tie me up. I'll watch
Oh, okay.
Okay, cool. Yeah, sounds good. It's a party.
as he burns it,
So,
not as he fucks it.
Okay.
What?
This is getting weird. But
You're making it weird. What?
You made it
I'm
weird.
making it weird?
No, I thought he said that. I'm
You
sorry.
made
No,
it weird.
bitch, don't ever. God, Brian.
He's gonna fuck a Jeep Wrangler in the tailpipe.
No one's doing that.
That's what.
What the fuck are you saying?
That's what Brian assumed.
No. Stop.
Or rather, a Jeep Renegade.
Get some help.
A Jeep Renegade.
Can't do this.
Anyway. Any fucking way.
Let's move on.
Did
Both
we-
of the cars lose
Wait,
because
before we move on,
Because of Shahan.
can I
because
just
of Shahan.
can I just say that they make a Renegade Trailhawk?
Shut the fuck up. We're not doing it. We're actually not doing this.
It's priced at 29 grand. Like
yeah,
that shit
guys,
can go
just-
over one pebble, and that's about it.
Just send me a text when this is over, and I'll come end it.
I'm making fun of it. What do you mean?
I just don't want to talk about it anymore.
Why?
Oh.
You're the one that assumed that I was talking about sex.
Because you were. What
No,
the
I
fuck?
wasn't. You said you're gonna burn
You
that
literally
shit.
said because he's gonna fuck it.
You said at the beginning that you're gonna
Shut the
tie
fuck
me up
up.
as you
Stop.
burn it.
Stop.
How is this
You
my
lose.
fault? How is this my
You
fault?
lose. It's always your fault, Sean.
He fucking
It is-
assumed that I was
Dude,
talking about sex.
Because you said it.
after he assumed it.
Oh my God! No one even said anyone assumed it until you started talking about sex.
He laughed in a way that suggested.
Dude, you gotta stop. You are such a fucking bitch.
How?
I can't with you. I just can't.
I don't get it. I don't get why you're confused.
Move the fuck on about your new fucking Integra, you fucking bitch.
Yeah, I want you to talk your shit on this one, please.
Talk your shit.
My Integra.
Yeah.
Is that even that's not even my spotlight. That's just what we're gonna talk about.
Fucking talk.
He swear to God, hand the baton to me like it's mine.
Bitch, him and I just went off about our respective cars. Now you go.
I'm saying that was really like our moment. It's your turn.
Okay. The new Integra is coming out and Jake's gonna buy one.
I can't fucking do this! Oh my God!
All right, no, but for real, for real. Listen, this car, everyone is I don't want to say if they're overhyping it. They might be, but a video dropped of like this white Integra, and it was fan made. It was a fan made render, and like everyone thinks it's fucking real. It's not. Okay, the only official image that we have of the new Integra is literally a fucking headlight, and then it says like Integra right underneath that headlight, and that's on Acura's website, by the way, if you want to look it up. But if you go to Acura's website and you go under future vehicles, you'll see the Integra page, and again, all we see is a damn headlight. So,
but the one that was up on Motor Trend, I will say, I do like the way it looks.
Motor Trend had a render of like a yellow one. It looks kind of like the new Type S that came out. It looks similar, but it's like a coupe. And yeah, that one looks
I'm
clean.
all for it.
That one looks pretty clean.
If it has a wing, it'd be better.
So I was thinking about this literally just now, and it never even crossed my mind. What if this almost becomes the next S2000?
Do you think they're gonna make it rear-wheel drive?
I hope so.
I don't think they.
It's either gonna be rear. It's either gonna be rear or all. It's not going to be front.
They won't do that.
It will not be front.
Why do you think not?
Because the heritage of the Integra, I don't think they'll do it.
No, it will not be front. And
Honda
if it is, it's going to be a fucking front.
Honda sticks to their heritage.
It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
Hold on. Are the TLs and everything? Are those front or rear-wheel drive?
They start front wheel drive, and then there's an all wheel drive option for most of them.
For the Type S, but that's the thing. For the Type S, for the sport model of the car, it is all wheel drive. That's why I don't believe that it is ever going to be front wheel drive again. I don't.
I genuinely think for the Integra, if they really want this thing to be like the next car that moves crazy units,
rear
or all. I
agree with you, but I don't think Honda.
Dude, okay. Looking at the Motor Trend render, if they make that thing front wheel drive, they're doing their entire fucking community a disservice.
That would be like wasting the Type R again to me.
It would.
Yeah, but like that's the same mindset that they had with the Type R. You know, like the Type R is known for being a front wheel drive.
And it's a fucking flop of a car. It's shit.
I wouldn't say that, but
it's ugly as hell. It's okay. It's quick around the track, but it's ugly as fuck. It could be better all-wheel drive.
The new one's gonna look nice though.
I'm actually, that's one Honda I will say, like one Honda Civic that I will say looks nice before the Type R is even released. I think that body style is fantastic.
Yeah, the new Honda Civics they look a lot more like mature and clean now, and seeing that in an SI or Type R configuration would be fucking awesome.
Yeah, I agree.
And I don't know, I feel like
I get what you guys are saying. This Integra has to be, like, it should be in our minds, rear or all-wheel drive. I mean, but I don't think they will do. I don't think they're gonna do it. I don't think they're gonna do it. I think they're gonna make it front because
I think
Honda's big with their history and heritage.
I cannot imagine this car being front-wheel drive.
Here's my thing: is that the old Type S models of like the Acura, like TL, I think it was just the Acura TL Type S, like the older ones.
Yeah,
those were front-wheel drive. Look at it now, and now it's all-wheel drive. I don't see them making it only front-wheel drive, and if they do, like I said,
you're like talking about the RSX.
No,
the RSX was front-wheel drive. The TLs,
TL Type S were front-wheel drive.
Hold there were some TLs. I don't remember what year, and this is fucking me up. Some of them were rear-wheel drive.
Really?
I remember because I would watch people in like Virginia just burn the shit out of their rear tires every day. Maybe I'm thinking about a different car.
Here's my mentality on it. I think if Honda really wanted to make a rear-wheel drive car, they just name it the S2000.
I don't think so.
But it's an Acura. That's the thing. Like if they really that's the thing. Like if Honda actually like got their heads out of their ass and made an S2000 again, they wouldn't be making the Integra. But the design language of the new Acuras is far better than the Hondas.
But because it's an Integra, because like it's not an RSX, it's an Integra.
I just don't see it happening. Dude. But like, look at. I mean, that's the thing. The way it looks from the renders, from like the Motor Trend render,
it
and
looks
then
like it would be all-wheel drive. It looks like it would be.
It looks like it would be all or rear. That's the thing. Like it has that.
That's just a render.
It's just a render.
It's just the render, but
all we get officially is a headlight. So we can't really be sure.
Like we're just talking on speculation, obviously, but
I think it's just going to be like a really souped up Civic Si, pretty much.
That's fucking disappointing.
I mean, because that's technically what the Integra was, if you think about it. It's just a better version of the Civic Si.
Yeah.
And that's disappointing. But there's no reason that they can't do a full redesign.
Trust
completely.
me, I want them to do all-wheel drive. I want them to.
I just
don't think they will. I don't think they're going to do it.
If they do front wheel drive, dude, that's all I'm saying is that they're ruining their own brand.
That car would have been a waste of time and money.
But that's what they did with the Type R.
But the Type R is a waste of time and money.
I disagree. That's what you think. But the general public loves that car.
Never spending $40,000.
The general public, including like car journalists and like enthusiasts, like the Type R.
I always take car journalists with a grain of salt, because if someone's putting money in your pocket, I'm sure you'll say a lot of stuff too.
What about Doug DeMuro?
I'm
being so dead ass because like he's legit like not a sellout.
Cool.
And he likes that car.
Awesome. That's great for him. I don't.
He likes how the car drives, but he did point out the fact that like, you know, it's styled like to the extreme.
Dialed to the extreme with plastic fake vents.
Fake rear vents. Rear vents.
Shahan, if
$40,000 waste of machinery, honestly.
If the Type R was all-wheel drive, might have been car of the year for me.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
But it would lose credibility.
How?
Because it's known for being the fastest front-wheel drive car.
That's what it's known for. The same old. You know, well, Honda doesn't have to do that, but obviously they're scared to step out of that.
I don't think they're afraid. Like, I think you guys are misinterpreting the reason why they made that car. They made that car to break records. That car is a record breaker, and it's like a heritage piece, and that's the same route that they would go for this car.
But if you're making a sports car and you're just telling me, it's a front wheel drive car, I'm kind of off it.
I feel like the reason that they had to sell it for so much, the Type R, was due to the fact they had to do so much fucking R&D on the suspension to make sure that it could actually drive.
Yeah, they did hella work on the front wheel drive. Like there's no torque steer in that car.
And that's great and all, but they could have saved themselves a lot of time by making it a rear wheel drive bias all-wheel drive system.
But it's just not what the car is known for.
It might not have been the fastest car around the Nürburgring anymore, but I'll tell you right now, it would make me look twice at the.
It would be a better platform for sure.
It would make me look twice at the Focus RS. It would.
It would be a better platform for modification, but that's not what Honda has in mind for.
No,
that's not their priority.
The engine also sounds like shit, though.
Their priority was to break records and shit. Actually,
And I get that, but
their stock exhaust is utter fucking trash. But if you actually get like a legit exhaust on it, it actually sounds pretty good.
Here's my thing. I don't think that there's a single 4-cylinder out there besides a Subaru engine that sounds good right now.
Well, the 4AGE.
I just said right now.
Oh, like brand new.
Like modern car. Like from the ST to the RS.
What about that Abarth 500? Or is it?
I'm not gonna lie, that thing is surprisingly badass.
Sounds good, right?
Like honestly, it's oddly cool. Like I like that car a lot.
The sound does not match the look, but it sounds pretty good.
It sounds beefy. It sounds like an Italian made like little go-kart. That's what it sounds like. It's sick.
Yeah, that's true.
But again, like I said, every single fucking turbo 4-cylinder car that has come out in the past, let's say 6 years, sounds like a fucking fart cannon. It's terrible. None of them sound good.
I think they sound like that when people just straight pipe them or just get like a muffler delete.
Okay, dude. No, even with an exhaust, I don't think they sound good. Like
it depends on the exhaust, because have you heard my car? I mean, like again, my car's a boxer, but it doesn't have the rumble anymore because I have.
It's still a boxer though. It's still a boxer.
Yeah, but I don't have the rumble. Like there's no rumble in my car.
You don't have a rumble, but yours on the top end still sounds way better than any other 4-cylinder.
I don't know. I think it sounds very similar to a Honda. If I were to straight pipe
I don't think so. Or at least from what I remember, I don't think.
I've heard people straight pipe it, and it sounds like a Honda.
I'm not a fan of the FA20 on the low end, but on the high end, it's not bad.
Yeah, but like the exhaust that I got, I made sure to get like an exhaust that has a good, clean tone. Like it's not raspy.
Yeah, but
so
that's great. But what I'm saying is that like with the ST and the RS, I don't think any exhaust on those cars sound good.
I thought the SC had a pretty good sound, or not the SC, the RS. I thought the RS had a good sound from factory.
The RS from factory, yes. Yeah. I'm fine with it from factory, but the fact that I'm limited on that car to only the factory exhaust because everything else sounds like a literal fucking shitbox just sucks.
Not gonna lie,
that car is so badass. I love that car.
It's not a brand new engine anymore, but I think the K series motors from Honda sounded really good for being 4 cylinders.
For what they were, absolutely.
I think they sounded really good.
Especially if you did a little bit to them to get a little bit extra noise out of it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so.
What car was the K series in?
It was in the 8th and 9th gen Civic SIs. It was in the K20 was in the RSX. The K24 was in the 8th and 9th gen Civic Si. And I think it was in the one of the TLXs. Because those were pretty much the SIs in like a tuxedo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, those engines, like as long as you didn't straight pipe them, they sounded pretty good.
Facts.
Well, shit. Well, I think
that's not a current engine anymore. So
no, it's not. But I don't know, man. I want them to. I wish they would actually, open up their fucking ears to what the fuck they're making.
I wish more car manufacturers, especially for the 4-bangers, would like do some more tuning with exhausts and sound and that kind of thing. Because, again, like I feel like the LFA literally had like a music fucking company tune their exhaust. Like, why don't other cars do that? And especially on the lower end.
That shit's not cheap, man.
Yeah, but especially on the lower end, like you know how much we'd appreciate that as car enthusiasts. We'd fucking
but
kill
it
for
would
that.
also drive the price up a lot.
That's true because they'd have to pay for like another service. But again, they're technically only paying for that once if you think about it. They're only paying for the tuning once, and then once they figure out what materials they need, then they got it from there.
But in the development phase, how much do you think they're really gonna fucking?
I don't know because
because it's not just tuning. It's not just tuning and exhaust.
It's parts and like different metals and shit like that too, right?
Yeah, like they have to go full into it. Like it's not just a company coming in.
They tune the engine too for sound shit.
They tune the engine, but they also tune the exhaust that's on it because once the exhaust is because you got to think about it. Like they're going through multiple renditions of already pre-made exhaust that they've made for the car, hooking it up to the engine and seeing how it sounds and making changes within the exhaust and then making a whole new one. So they're spending millions of dollars on
Yeah.
just the fucking sound of something.
True. They should just bring the 4A GE back and just make it modern again.
Please.
I wouldn't be against it.
I'd fucking love it. That sound was fucking awesome.
It was so weird how clean it was and how non-raspy it was for being
it
a
was
four
such a
cylinder.
like smooth engine sound. Just smooth.
Yeah.
I
What it
hate,
needed to be.
I hate the raspy four banger sound. It sounds so ugly.
No one likes it.
And that's what everyone does. They just straight pipe their fucking whatever they have.
It's just a bad time.
I don't even forget, like, straight piping your car when you're like 16, you feel like it's cool, but you're actually hurting your motor anyway. So like,
Yeah. Especially if your engine isn't tuned and it's just releasing all of that like at a rate that it's not used to.
yeah,
Like, people don't realize that mufflers and resonators, well, mufflers mostly, and catalytic converters aren't just for sound.
no, they're there for a reason.
They're there for regulation of airflow out of the engine to make sure it doesn't fucking like, over breathe, because that is a thing.
Yeah,
Like that's why when you get I'm going to bring up the Focus RS again. If you were to get a turbo back exhaust, even if you get a catted version, you have to tune the car.
yeah,
Because if it breathes too much and you overspool the turbo, your turbo's gone, buddy. Sorry. Like that's just the way it is. And I'm not a mechanic by any means. None of us are, but that's just common sense in the fucking car world, I feel.
Mm-hmm.
you would think so, but I feel like it's a lot of people that don't even like think about that kind of stuff.
Probably
depending on the car they have.
Probably because they've never actually built a car or like really taken a car apart.
Bro.
Or dove into that kind of shit enough to actually like learn about it.
Yeah.
One other thing I wanted to point out about the new Integra, I think it needs that iconic wing that the Integra Type R had.
I agree.
I think
so
that's
cool.
necessary.
That would genuinely just be cool as fuck to see.
Yeah, I agree. I think that'd be dope.
But yeah, I think we're good.
Just a sleek back is, I mean, it looks good, but it could be better.
It could be more.
Yep, could be more. But all right, guys. Well,
yeah.
that's episode 17 for you. Really, really happy that you guys were able to, hear our plans and goals and hear us talk through what we want to do in the future with all of this. Because we're in this for the long haul. This is really fun for us, and if we can keep doing it and eventually monetize it, fuck yeah, dude.
Wait, I have another goal that I want to add.
All right.
Let's eventually burn a Jeep Renegade.
I love that idea so much.
Usually your ideas are kind of out there.
But that was perfect.
That's a solid one.
That's a solid one. Oh man! All right, guys. Thanks for enjoying the episode. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. We'll see you in the next one.
Peace.
Okay, bye.